Good morning, everyone. So today in church, we heard a Bible study about all of Jesus' friends. And Jesus' friends were all together, and they decided that they wanted a new person to be a part of their group. So think about what you do when you are thinking about making a new friend. You want to know what that person is like before you make friends with them, right? You want to know the kind of things that they like to do. You want to know things about them. And that's because you want to be sure that there's a good fit between you and the rest of your friends and this new friend. But the disciples, Jesus' friends, they don't do that. What they do instead is they just flip a coin. They've got two people who they're thinking about becoming friends with, and they flip for it. And that's sort of a strange way to make new friends. It's not something we would ever do. Because we would want to be sure that, a person is the right fit. When it comes to following Jesus, I think we get that idea in our head sometimes too, that there's a way to fit best. There's one way to do it. We all need to end up looking the same to be a good follower or a good friend of Jesus. That's the mindset we get into sometimes. But I was thinking about it today, and Legos came to mind as something that can be an example of thinking a little bit differently. So when you buy a Lego set like this one here, it comes with a set of directions. And through the directions, you put together all the pieces and you get something that looks like the picture on the box. In this case, it's this little truck I've got, and you've got this little lady inside of her truck. But the pieces all fit together perfectly to make what was on the box, on the picture. But that's the thing about Legos. You don't have to build what's on the box necessarily. You can use the exact same pieces, and you can take whatever it is you made apart. You can use those same pieces and maybe build something different. All the same elements go into it, right? The bricks all are the same. But when the final product is all put together, it looks completely different. Maybe it does something different. See, now instead of a truck, we've got this really big skateboard that our person can stand on. Following Jesus is kind of the same way, I think. There are certain blocks that go into it. Maybe this one represents love. Maybe this one represents kindness. Maybe this one represents being generosity. No matter what we do, we're all putting together things with the same blocks. We're all using love and kindness and generosity. But what we make is going to look different for every person. There's no one right way to do it. And God wants us to be creative with how we put those things together, because the results can be even more fun than was on the box. So when you think about what your relationship with God is like, what it's like to be a friend of Jesus, remember, you can be you in that friendship. You don't have to be what you think God wants you to be. Use those building blocks, make something beautiful. Thanks, everyone. Have a good